Hey everybody, it's Christy Gessler, the dependent agent, coming at you with a little bonus episode, a little insight, a little extra material in amongst all of the craziness going on right now with the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak and how we're all handling it as real estate professionals. And I thought that it would be a good opportunity for me to share a little bit of insight for you from the viewpoint of the dependent agent. Earlier today, I had a team meeting, a virtual team meeting with my agents, and we had a great conversation about the market and some of the stressors that they're starting to feel and ways that they can reach out and help their clients and their neighbors and try to generate more business by being that resource and helping others. And that was a really warm, wonderful conversation. And one of my agents expressed that her husband recently had surgery and they're on a pretty significant quarantine. So they needed, a little extra help. And so we talked about that. And it was wonderful, of course, to listen to everybody rally behind and help out the fellow agents and kind of make a game plan for each other. So, that was great. But it got me thinking, and we chatted a little bit about it. Right now, in the world of the average realtor and the average independent contractor, the idea of having a shutdown of any kind in business at any level can lead to an agent feeling like it's a good excuse to be lazy and that it's a good excuse to curl up in your pajamas and do a lot of nothing. And that's pretty tempting. We joked a little bit about that today in my staff meeting and my team meeting. We talked about the impact that may have, that lazy factor that's out there. But there's another factor that I want you to think about, especially if you're one dealing with depression, anxiety, and dependency, is that these kinds of stressors are huge and they're bigger for you than they are for a lot of other people. As an independent contractor, you wake up broken hungry every morning and you're faced with the necessity to keep working. Well, right now, you kind of can't work as you did last week or the week before or the month before that. You have to reinvent yourself a little bit, which can be incredibly scary, can push the limits of what you think you can and can't do. It can make you judge your confidence in your abilities and make you question your talent level. That can lead to a huge amount of anxiety. And then maybe you have some deals that were in your pipeline and for whatever reason, because of the coronavirus, they have actually busted for one reason or another. So now what do you do? Now you have an income that has evaporated. So now what do I do? So it that is also hugely depressing and full of anxiety and worry. And a lot of realtors don't have a huge reserve sitting back in their bank accounts just waiting to be dipped into for rent and groceries and car payments and insurance and taking care of clients to try to get more business. So here we go. I think the memes that are out there right now on Facebook in how we're coping with this immediate new norm of self-isolation and social distancing involving alcohol and the fact that buying more alcohol is more fun than buying more toilet paper. I don't disagree, by the way. I think they're exactly right. Buying more alcohol is a lot more fun than buying a lot of toilet paper, but there is a message that's also being delivered there. I think when the fun of the party of these first few days of this new quarantine or this new shelter in place or whatever you may be experiencing in your market area, the level of kind of just self quarantine is going to start to drag on people. And you're going to have had a good few days and party hard, but that's also going to end. And it may be really exacerbating some other things underlying that's going on. So be aware, be mindful, think about this time, think about yourself, think about how you're feeling, think about your stressors, and come up with a lot of creative ways to deal with that stress and anxiety. I'd love to hear your creative ideas to get through this difficult time. So please interact and engage with me on Facebook, Instagram, or on my website, thedependentagent.com. Also, watch videos on YouTube And anytime you listen to a podcast from the dependent agent or any of my social media, please like, engage, comment, share, and subscribe. Would love to have more of you involved. So be well out there, everybody. Take care, and catch you on the next episode. Stay safe.